Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Trevor Thompson, TNT Pressure Cleaning. We are doing a house that is a corner lot, and it's a very narrow street over there. There is an access point over there, but they also have another access road right in through here. And I'm just going to show you guys how I've gotten set up in regards to what we're doing. So I ran 250 feet of high pressure hose, 100 feet of double braid, 100 feet of single braid, and another 50 foot of single braid. I ran that because that's going to take me through the balance of the entire home. Brand new roof was just put on this home. It's being gutted. Really gorgeous inside, but they're doing a lot of exterior stuff, so they're going to have it painted, and that's where I come in. We're going to be doing a paver deck, a retainer wall, a concrete driveway, sidewalks, and things like that. So we ran 100 feet of the Flexzilla water hose. There are multiple sources throughout the area, but just wanted to give you guys kind of the heads up. I am going to X-jet a solution of a 4% solution on the concrete and prep that out, as well as this back deck and some of this retainer wall. You can see this is going to be turned into a waterfall, sort of an entertainment area, but you can see the mold and the mildew that's on there. So we'll take lots of good after pictures, but you can see they've moved all of the stuff off of there, and I'll let you see what that looks like in just a second. So we're also going to do a paver restoration on this back paver deck here, and you can really see what that looks like in through there. So we'll get a nice photograph of that. And then this is sort of that outdoor seating area with fire pit type place. And so we're going to get a nice little picture of that, a little before and after of that. So we're going to get all that cleaned up. But you can see these joints and seams are really bad. Inside here is sort of like a little outdoor seating area. We're going to get all that cleaned up. We've got a lot of dust and debris that's sitting on the window panes themselves. And then what I wanted to show you is the organic matter that's sitting not only on the stucco, but also up on the cedar siding. So if you look up here, you can see originally there was a stain on this siding here. And you can see the mildew on there. So a really light house wash mix. Ideally, if you were doing a wood restoration, I would go with a sodium percarbonate, which is an oxygen bleach. It's a peroxide based, and then I would follow that with oxalic acid, and that make it look absolutely beautiful. In this particular case, we're going to be painting this. So, you know, as long as we neutralize and we bring that acidity level back, you know, from a basic, you know, it's okay to do, and it will look really good. You could use a sodium hydroxide to remove that staining that's up there, but this particular homeowner doesn't want to get involved in a huge astronomical bill. You know, and the work that would be entailed would be a little bit more aggressive and also a lot more expensive. So this will be a great way to treat these boards and make it look just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get a nice little before picture of that just so we can see what that looks like. And then I'm going to take you around front and show you what we're up against up front. So we'll walk back through here. I want to get one more picture of what's going on over here on this block wall, and that way we can get a nice little view of kind of what it used to look like and then what it will look like. So we'll just get a little picture of that. Maybe we'll get a little picture of that too, because I want to get the undersides as well. So you know, once again, 4% solution on the flat work. And then you're going to dilute your solution to a house wash mix of about 2%. 1.5 is generally pretty good, but it's freezing today. We're in the 50s, low 50s right now. So, you know, we want to make sure that we are, you know, the mix is hot enough. You can see, you know, you can see what we got on the, you know, the siding itself. So we'll get a nice little picture of that. You know, we're going to treat these steps. That'll be done with a pump up sprayer. So we'll just use a pump up sprayer through there and get those stairs, you know, and you can see kind of here the siding there. The pump up sprayer will, you know, same thing here. You know, your AC slab, you really want to get a good hot mix on that. We'll treat all that as well, and that'll really burn that off. But the 4% solution will go on the driveway, and I'll get a nice little picture of that before we get started. You know, the 4% solution will go on this driveway, and should look really, really good. But don't dilute your solution until you get into some areas like this, you know, where you're up against some serious organic matter, you know, because you're gonna have to eat that stuff off of there with some type of a mix. Be very careful around here. Obviously, you can see that I've put Frog Tog tape, which is painter's tape, on the Ring doorbell, and that'll keep the moisture out and also protect that doorbell. And I've also taped off the electrical socket down there. And that's with a Gorilla tape there, and that comes off really nicely, especially in cold weather. And the Frog Tog tape is just really, really good all together as well. But you can see sort of what this looks like in through here, and we'll get a nice little picture of that so that we can see all that. But this support beam will be replaced. And then of course we've got, you know, the stuff that's going on alongside the stucco here. So, and then I'll let you see with we don't have any curbing per se, but what we do have are some sidewalks that are pretty bad. So we'll get a nice little picture of those sidewalks just to show what those look like, and you know, and what things are gonna look like when it's done. And you can see I've run my chemical hose out that way. We're gonna go ahead and turn the water on here. We've got our surface cleaner ready, and we are all set to go. Hope everyone's having a great day out there. Keep cleaning, be mindful, and make sure your dilution rates are correct. And ask the homeowner to make sure they shut their garage door so we don't get any solution in there. And keep cleaning, everybody. This is pretty much straight SH and surfactant, and that will give me close to a 4% solution for that concrete. And then I will dilute for the house, and I will dilute even further for that. 0.5 on that, not even a full percent on that. And that will certainly take care of it. I'll let you guys kind of see one of the, you know, you can just kind of see what, you know, your standard dirt and debris. We don't have a great deal of algae on the screens, but we'll get that all cleaned up and looking really nice. And some of the soffits in some of the areas are pretty bad. So we'll let you see what those guys, that looks like later. A lot of the soffits are gonna be replaced. So take care, everyone. Have a great day. Keep cleaning, and we'll see you on the next job. Bye-bye.